Hello, everyone. It's Chris, the Batman statue collector. Hope everybody's doing fantastic out there. And I'm back here with Brotherhood of the Bat Collectibles. And I'm doing some of these shows, these kind of live format shows to kind of introduce you to some things that we don't always talk about here on the channel. I'm recently doing that with Hot Toys. And I would also like to do that with Iron Studios. We tend to focus here on the channel with more, high-end stuff, $1,000 statues or $800 statues and higher. And so a lot of the things that we talk about are, just really expensive stuff. And I know that not everybody out there has that in their means or has the space for those large giant statues. And so Iron Studios is a company that offers a great value. And I was always somebody on the fence about that company because I felt like sometimes in photographs, I don't feel like the quality is always there. But whenever I went to San Diego Comic-Con and I went to their giant booth, I was very impressed with what I saw overall. And the quality on so many of them they just blew my mind. And so I wanted to focus, and I want to focus a little bit more here on the channel for some of those great budget pieces. Now, we say budget, they're still, $200, $300, sometimes more, but that's still a great budget compared to the $2,000 Prime 1 statue, let's say. And so, again, I just kind of wanted to share some of the things that are currently up for pre-order right now at Sideshow. And so that is what I'm going to do. Let's go ahead and share my screen. And here we go. Let's see what some of the available items. So this one, I'm actually really excited about this one at San Diego Comic-Con. This is the HeMan. Now, the HeMan line is really impressive. Of course, Tweeterhead is doing incredible work. I can't say enough good things about that line, but this is a smaller scale. This is 1/10 scale. So this is going to maybe fit, in your space a little bit better. This one's really cool because it does have a couple of different options and it has the Castle Grayskull background. The Castle Grayskull, when I was a kid, was my favorite Christmas present I ever received. I absolutely loved it. I wish I still had it. I've actually considered buying, one of the old used ones, just because I absolutely loved that playset. But anyway, you basically get a couple of different poses. This one I feel like is just okay. It does look good. Obviously, it's He-Man. He's looking down at the sword. Again, 10 scale. So you're going to get some detail. You're not going to get maybe as much detail as you would with a quarter scale. But I was really impressed with all of the things that I saw in person at San Diego Comic-Con. This is the pose right here, though. This is the pose that I really like. I have the power, absolutely just fun. And you can see that it's not going to go too deep, which is also great. It kind of makes it look like it's going to be a lot deeper. I love the back. It's got the drawbridge. So again, it's so reminiscent of the toy whenever I was a kid. But I really think this one is really awesome. I love it. Obviously, the price point is going to be a little bit higher because it does have that big giant base. Of course, you have that Skeletor base. Everything about it, I love. I absolutely love this one. Now, this one, again, $265 versus $160. So you can still get, Prince Adam here with the He-Man. You still have that base, which looks really good. But, I mean, come on. If you can get this background, if you can afford it, come on, guys. You got to spend the $265. It's really awesome. I will put the link to all of these down below if you're interested in ordering any of those. It does help support the channel, so I do want to say that up front. But, of course, it is very much appreciated. I cannot thank you enough for your generosity here on the channel, guys. July of 2023 to September of 23 on this one. Okay, so we're going to kind of move quickly on all of these. This one, actually, I did a hit or miss video, so I won't spend a ton of time on this one. This is the Batman on Bat Signal, and this, of course, is the Ben Affleck Batman. Very cool. Now, since I did the hit or miss video, and I actually did see this one again in San Diego, this one, they have announced it will have an LED light up feature. Okay, so the Bat Signal will light up. And so I know that made a lot of people very happy. I think it looks really good. Obviously, the portrait is good. It's not like perfect to me, but I do think it looks good. Obviously, it's Ben Affleck. And the fact that it does light up, very exciting. And it has been confirmed that it will do so. Again, this one, 210. So not bad. I feel like you're getting a lot of bang for your buck. And the fact that it lights up, really cool as well. Love that. All right, let's see what else we have at Sideshow right now. Winter Soldier. This one I'm just okay with. I don't feel like it's anything too special. Although if you are, a fan of Winter Soldier, I think this is a fun piece. Obviously, it is not a lot of bells and whistles. It's a pretty narrow piece. This one's going to be pretty darn tiny. compared to some of the other ones with the larger bases. But I do feel like they capture the spirit of the character. I think the weathering looks really nice. Obviously, the detail on the shield looks nice, and I love his look. Coming out of that mask, it looks great. You have the gun on the back, a lot of rage going on, obviously, with this particular look. And I just think that they did a nice job with this one. So anyway, I just feel like it's okay. 140. I feel like that's a great price point considering what you're getting. So again, Winter Soldier currently up for pre-order right now. Will be available in about a year. This one, of course, is Green Goblin, and this is from the newest movie, the newest Spider-Man. Obviously, this is going to have Norman, with his unmasked portrait, which looks really great. This one's really tall. It's got a really fun, tall base, obviously, on that glider. Again, a lot of great detail on this one. I can't remember if this one was at San Diego or not. I'm going to have to go back and watch my footage. But look at that. Isn't that fun with Norman's portrait there? And I feel like they really did a nice job of capturing his likeness. I mean, sometimes at 10 scale, it's just, I feel like the likenesses are just okay. But this particular one, I think they did a really nice job. Obviously, the purples look great. You have the smoke and the fire effect coming out the back. And of course, you have that traditional one from that first Spider-Man film with Tobey Maguire as well. So anyway, I think that looks fun. I think it looks good. And again, I just feel like they really nailed this piece. This one, again, 210. So I don't feel like it's too bad for what you're all getting. You're getting quite a bit of base with this particular one. So anyway, we'll move on. I'll show you that one. We also have a new Rogue. This is 170. Very fun base. Again, not a lot to this one. It kind of reminds me a little bit of the Sideshow piece a little bit. This one doesn't, scream awesome to me, but I still think it looks cool. Her portrait looks okay. I don't know how rogue that is, how accurate that rogue is portrait-wise. I don't feel like it's the best portrait they've done, but I don't think it's the worst one either. So it's just kind of somewhere in between. But I do like how dynamic it is. Of course, her coming off that base is a lot of fun. And I don't think her hand actually lights up like that. But again, she's going to be pretty tiny for 110 scale, but 170. So a little pricey for this one, in my opinion. We also have Weapon X. I think this one is pretty fun, actually. This one's 170. I believe Age of Apocalypse on this one. Again, this one's fun. I think the portrait looks pretty good. Colors are nice. A little bit different take, obviously. I mean, I feel like the portrait is just kind of okay for me. But obviously, this is a comic book version. And it's got a nice movement to it. Again, it's gonna be pretty small with him crouched down like that. But if you're collecting all of the Marvel pieces, I mean, it's kind of like you have to collect them all, right? I mean, you just have to. Again, 170 on that one. We've got a new Storm. I am not familiar with this particular version of Storm. Again, I feel like this is Age of Apocalypse. So again, some of these are a little bit different. But I think she just looks okay. I think the portrait is really, really good. I'm just not familiar with this costume or this particular look. But if you like this, I think this would be a fun piece. Again, 110 scale for her and 170 on her. So Magneto, 1/10. This again is Age of Apocalypse. So these are all from that same series. Again, I'm just okay with this. I tend to like the more traditional looks, so I'm curious if you guys do as well. But I think the portrait looks really good. I like his hair flowing. Got some nice color, some nice detail. Obviously, the mask portrait. I just feel like that one's kind of okay as well. It's not my favorite. 210 again, 210. So a little bit more expensive for this one at 1/10. Again, all of these are about a year away. Depending on if you're interested or not. Colossus, I believe this one was at San Diego. Again, a big piece. But again, it's not my favorite look. But I feel like the sculpt looks nice. The painting and the weathering looks okay to me. Some nice detail. I think that looks really good right there. I mean, that's awesome. So again, this one is, I believe, a little bit more. This one's 210. So again, I don't feel like the prices are awful on any of these. Because some of those pieces are big, but like Rogue, I feel like at 170, I feel like she's just so tiny. I don't know if you're getting your value as much. This guy, now this one is insane. Now I did see this one. I do remember this one. So this is 1/10 scale, guys. This is $1,050, and you might be like, "Oh, you've got to be kidding me!" But this right here is why this thing was massive, guys. This was absolutely massive. They had all of these together fighting and battling, and I actually was really impressed with this. This is so big. It really is surprising, but look at that. Look how cool that is. Great sculpt. Again, this is not my favorite look of these characters, but it's just a fun, really fun diorama, and you can put them all together very much so like they did with the Sentinels. I actually think that this actually looks even cooler, but just a really awesome piece. And there you can see next to the Iron Studios person there, like it's just a big piece. It's like quarter scale, really. It's like a quarter scale piece. But I mean, even at quarter scale, $1,000 is a lot of freaking money. So, but again, I just wanted to highlight that one because I thought it was cool. Also had Bishop in this line, which again, all of these are Age of Apocalypse. So I like Bishop, but this is again just not my look. But you can't deny the sculpt's not awesome. I mean, it's just cool, right? I mean, it just looks awesome to me. Really well done. Again, the fact that these are so small and they're able to get this much detail in, I do tip my hat to Iron Studios artists. And I have to say, I'm not familiar with their artists like I am with Prime One or Sideshow or even Queen Studios and Tweeterhead, or XM. Like I am not familiar with these artists. I need to do a better job of getting to know them a little bit better because there is a lot of talent at this company, a lot of talent. So anyway, let's see. I'm not going to really cover. They have all of these, fun little mini figures, which are fun. Obviously, they've got Marty McFly, Doc Brown, which I absolutely love, and Stan Lee. Really, really cool. They also had some great ones here. They've got Arthur Shelby. This is, of course, from Pinky Blinders. I always say that wrong. They did have this one at San Diego. So if you're a fan of that TV series, you might be interested in this one. So it's fun. It looks cool. Great texturing on him. $170. Again, kind of the standard price point, I feel like, for the individual figures. They also had Loki. This one's $210. They actually are offering free shipping. This one I thought was fun. This one actually has a really nice base to it. Kind of nice size, as you can see. But I love Loki. He's one of my favorite characters. So I could see a lot of people really enjoying that one. That one was an exclusive. So it is available right now. It ships the next day. The other one I really wanted to highlight because I feel like we've talked about some of these on Rogues Gallery. This one right here. This one I absolutely love. They had some turtles, and this is a Casey Jr., and I love this one. I thought this one was really fun in person. So much detail. This is what I feel like all Iron Studios should be like. I feel like this is really fun. It's dynamic. So much detail. It really captures the character with all the hockey sticks and the golf clubs. I just love the look of this one. I think this one they just really nailed this one a lot. It's with the throwing star. But this one really stood out to me at San Diego. Just an awesome piece at $170 right there. Let me see if there's any other ones. Obviously, we have Stratos. We have Kate Bishop, which, again, I feel like we've talked about before. And let's do one more because I feel like we've talked about some of these before on the show. Let's just do this last one. Strange Supreme Deluxe. Obviously, this is from the What If series. So this one's fun. Again, I would prefer the more traditional Doctor Strange if I was collecting these, but if you're a fan of the What If series, I could see you enjoying this one. This one has kind of a more stylized anime look to me, but the colors are nice and the sculpt is nice. Obviously, very dynamic, him floating up in the air like that. But again, kind of cartoony to me. So, and I think that's the idea. I think that's the point. So, because it is part of that What If series, so all animated. So, anyway, let me go ahead and stop sharing there. So again, I just want to, from time to time, share the love for some of these other companies that we don't always highlight here on the channel. Just give you my thoughts and opinions. Again, not really a review, just kind of what I'm thinking about them, what I like and what I don't like about certain pieces. But I do like to let you guys know that they're available. So again, you can visit Sideshow.com or whatever retailer you visit. Your local comic book shop or whatever will be able to help you pre-order these as well. So definitely give them some love. And again, if you want to use my link down below, that does help support us. So thank you guys very much again for that. Otherwise, let me know in the comments which ones you liked. Are there any ones that you were considering getting? Are you an Iron Studios collector? And if you are, if you would ever like to review some things for the channel, again, I would like to highlight them more often. I like to focus on the things that I'm getting personally, but I love to bring that content to you guys if you're ever interested. So again, you can hit me up at thebatmanstatuecollector@gmail.com. My name or my email is right there on the screen. If you're ever interested, please make sure you hit me up. If you're ever interested in, reviewing something for us, we would love to have you do that. So anyway, thank you guys so very much. If you did enjoy the video today, please make sure you hit the like button. Please subscribe if you haven't done so. And if you want to take it one step further, please consider hitting the join button down below for early early access to our videos, bat boxes, producer credit, early access, whatever perks you want are there. I cannot thank you guys enough for your continued support. And let me know if you would like me to do more of these Iron Studios videos. I recently did a Hot Toys video. Just let me know if you enjoy these kind of live formats. I know they're not always interactive like our regular live shows, but just let me know if you enjoy this format or not. Anyway, thank you guys for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe. And as always, I'll see you in the Batcave. Bye, everybody.